motion. I agree that many people don't know that impeachment process is a political process. It's both civil and criminal at some where it can be measured. Either is beyond reasonable doubt, Mr. Speaker, or based on probabilities. Mr. Speaker, as I was listening to the majority leader moving, I remembered the case of Odinga and other versus IEBC in 2017 in the presidential petition. Mr. Speaker, and the decision of court then was not based on the outcome. It was based on the process and procedure that was followed, Mr. Speaker. So if the Supreme Court of the Republic of Kenya in Raila Odinga versus others and the IEBC was solely on the regularity, the processes, even how the electoral process was done from the time a voter kit was being acquired to the level that the voting was being done, Mr. Speaker, that matter is. So I want to say that this issue, the process and procedure must be very important, Mr. Speaker. And that is why I agree with the mover of the motion that as a House, Mr. Speaker, we have slept on our laurels by not ensuring that we pass Impeachment Procedure Act, Mr. Speaker, that Article 181 of the Constitution 2010 of the Republic of Kenya, Mr. Speaker. So Supreme Court has settled the matter of procedure and the importance of processes. And that was decided, Mr. Speaker. So I want to advise, because I have sat from the governor's side and the county assembly side, they are agreeing that 23 people voted. But if you do the math, it should be 23.33. And when you truncate, it should be 24, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, the fact that we have agreed that the principle of Section 33 has not been met, Mr. Speaker, then it brings a lot of questions. The issue is the Senate is a trial chamber. Do we proceed and listen to the matter to full conclusion like in Kericho 2? Or do we proceed and terminate like in Kericho 1, for instance, Mr. Speaker? And I think these are issues that we must ensure we discuss at any given point, Mr. Speaker. Even the reading of Article 177, Mr. Speaker. You remember that, and I wanted to seek that clarification at that point before we rose in the afternoon, Mr. Speaker, was on the issue of whether the Senate at that time constituted the county assembly, whether there was vacancy, Mr. Speaker. And those were the questions that we needed clarity on, Mr. Speaker, because I can see my light is on. Mr. Speaker, the question is, you know, at least you are a senior lawyer, there is a principle of maxims of equity, Mr. Speaker. Is this a case who seeks equity must do equity? That is a question to the county assembly. Or is it a question, equity is the vigilant, not the indolent? And those are principles of maxims of equity that the House and the wisdom that will be subjected, Mr. Speaker, whether will decide to proceed with the process or not, Mr. Speaker. But I think, Mr. Speaker, in my own opinion, justice should be seen to be done, not only done, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, the people of Nyamira are looking upon us that should we go to full trial and listen to the issues that have been set under Article 181, Mr. Speaker, of the Constitution on abuse of office, issue of incompetence, issue of corruption, the running of the government, Mr. Speaker. It is the way that we can ensure that either we enrich the growth of devolution, Mr. Speaker. And I want to say, Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, one of the oversight tools, and I want to agree with MCS, and disabuse, one of the oversight tools, Mr. Speaker, in this country, under devolution, Mr. Speaker, is also impeachment. That's the issue on oversight, Mr. Speaker. It is either you do an impeachment as part of oversight or any other forms of oversight, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, when the voting will come, let us listen keenly. We are the judges, Mr. Speaker, and you know, judges will only come out with judgment, either concurring or dissenting at that point. So, Mr. Speaker, I retreat to my chamber and consider and listen to the wisdom of Koris or lack of it. Mr. Speaker, I raise my case.
Senator Richard Onyonka.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like your protection from Majority Leader, who is talking on his phone. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I happen to be in a very unique and complex position. As a member of the Kisi delegation, which is a neighbor to Nyamira, who are our brothers, this matter has been running for as long as I remember, since I became a senator in this house. Members of the county assembly have constantly disagreed over the issues in Nyamira, and on several occasions different individuals have been blamed for the issues that have been happening and the things that have been happening in Nyamira. I don't want to spend a lot of time explaining those things. Mr. Speaker, even when that is a very complex and maybe completely political issue which needs to be sorted out, I stand and defend my positions based on the law. If the law is what we have decided to follow as a people who want good governance and administration, who want to provide services to their people, then, Mr. Speaker, we really have to agree that we are going to follow the law. My wish would have been that we listen to all the charges that have been brought, but then that means that we would have preempted the discussions about the issues of the PO and indeed the rest of this case. My suggestion would be, if members of this House feel that the threshold was not reached, then we accept that as a position. And the problem that I was unable to interrogate, Mr. Speaker, was that